In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to get your objects out of Lightwave, prep them for 3D printing. So let's get on with it. So I've got this Calvin character here that I've been working on, and I want to get him 3D printed. So at the moment this is a lot of separate meshes, and if you send this to a 3D printing software, it's not going to like it very much. It needs a complete mesh. So I just go over to Simplify 3D. You can see the same mesh that I've frozen and exported, and here is a representation of how the printer will see it. So you can see here we've got a few issues with the eyes. They're not joined here. We've got a seam in the head, and if I just run through the print process, you can see it's trying to print all the intersections in each object separately. So what we want to do is prep our model so that we get a nice smooth print and one complete mesh. So back to Lightwave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a tool called MetaMesh. It's from Third Powers. You can find it on their website, and what that does is basically join geometry together, and it deletes the inner geometry as well. So we're just going to do a pass on this model now using that. So first off, what I'm going to do is just freeze my object just so we've got a bit more geometry to work with, and then I'm going to go into subpatch mode. So if I select MetaMesh now, hit N for numeric, we've got various settings here which are going to control how the objects blend together. So let's start with the arm here. So if I just click on the arm, you can see now this is already joining here to make a nice smooth join. So if I click make welding band, you can see that now tightens the edge up, and I've got a slider here to control how tight that edge gets. So I'm just going to give it a tiny bit of smoothing. Hit enter. Now this part is joined to the t-shirt. So with those settings, we're quite happy with those. So we can run the tool again. Just click on the arm, and that's joined. Hit enter. Click on, let's join the hair to the head this time. That's made a nice smooth join. You can see the welding band there. That's just what we want. So next, let's do the face this time. Hopefully it'll join all these parts together. So there we go. Join the ears, eyebrows, nose, eyes, and the tongue there. And that's actually joined the neck as well, which is great. So next, let's do the legs. There we go. So that's looking pretty good now. That's one complete mesh, which is exactly what we wanted. So now if I freeze that again, it's just going to give us a higher poly mesh, just something cleaner that's going to be smoother in the 3D printing software. Just going to export that now, and let's drop this in here. Calvin mesh. Take a moment to save. Okay, so let's load this mesh into our software. Let's take a moment. Okay, so I'm just going to change the orientation and the scale. There we go. So this is looking really nice in here now, so I'm going to just have a look at how the layers appear. This is looking a lot better now. So I'll run through the print now. You can see here we have the infill, which is going to automatically create. Those are just nice sensible layers that the printer's going to handle a lot better. So I can go ahead and print that now, and Bob's your uncle. Thanks very much.